guys, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. I'm Jennifer, and this channel we do a little of this and a little of that. And in today's video is going to be my September favorable and non-favorable stuff that I tried in the month of September. So, first up is this Violet Voss palette. Actually, several of her palettes, but this one I played with the most in September, and that's what it looks like. And when I first received this, I didn't even swatch it. I've had this for months, and I've been, I was just organizing my makeup, going through things, and I started swatching it. And this is phenomenal. Her formula is phenomenal. I have this, and I have another palette from Violet Voss, and I do have a small one for the 100 subscriber giveaway. It's in that bundle. But so that's the first palette that I've been enjoying, and this palette is the Shayna B the Miami Nights Pressed Pigment palette, and I received this in friend mail from Jennifer's Beauty Oxygen. I'll leave everybody I talk about linked, but please go check them out and subscribe if you're not already. But this is this palette, and this palette looks pretty neutral, except for this glitter here. I mean, this is, let's see if I can get it to show. It's a pressed glitter, but these shades are so buttery, and I really enjoy the look that I created with this. So I've been really enjoying this palette. And this palette is from Saints, Angels, and Sinners, and this is the Best Buds palette. This is a multi-chrome palette. It's a nice big mirror, and look at all of these multi-chromes. I'm going to try to spin it and see if it will change the shift. I don't want to swatch. But these, I am in love with multi-chromes. But, and they have a YouTube channel. I don't think that she's uploaded on it, but I will leave her Etsy and Instagram in the description box as well. You should go check them out. And a surprise palette was this Oprah Lotus. And when I got this palette, I looked at it and I was like, that's pretty neutral. And this palette, I am so enjoying playing with. I really am. And this palette, my little Natasha Denona Cupid, the Cupid palette, I really enjoy this. And which brings me to my next thing, the e.l.f. This one's the magnetic pull, and I'll tell you, you see it looks gray taupe, and I thought this is never gonna create a look, but I did, and it was so pretty. I was just playing around, but these, I said I wasn't gonna swatch this stuff, didn't I? But these shades in that palette are just beautiful. And this No Budge stick from e.l.f. in magnetic pull. I've really been enjoying playing with these as well. Now, my controversial palette. This is the Thinking of You palette, the Lucky Lashes and Cosmetics. And there is that one. And I do have a video up on this, and this is, I said this was controversial. Took a lot to get that palette, and I was called some ugly names from Poshmark. Anyway, I enjoy the palette. Now, next up is this blush from Real Her. It's called Not Your Average, and that's the name of the shade. And I got this in friend mail again from Jennifer's Beauty, and that color packs a punch, y'all. I have a blush collection that is embarrassing because I have so much, but this blush right here, I have been reaching for this all the time. I really like that. And y'all know that I was going to pull out this, my Makeup Revolution cream bronzer, because I talk about this all the time. This one is the Ultra Cream Bronzer in Light. Love, love, love this cream formula. This mascara from Caloray, Come Hell or High Water. This is just a little travel size. And this is what the wand looks like. And typically, I don't wear regular mascara. I always have to use waterproof because, you know, team watery eyes. But this doesn't irritate me. And a foundation, random. This is the Maybelline Fit Me. This is the matte and poreless. Normally, I have dry skin. Normally, you give me all the dew, give me all the glow and the hydration. But this is on up there with my all-time favorites. Not just for the month of September, but I've really been enjoying that. And wanted to pull out some of my lippies that I've been enjoying. These, and I have the whole collection, but these are the Lorac. This was the Lorac and Beauty and the Beast collection of lippies. And this, I've got lip balm on now. Well, let's see if it, this is in the color Très Chic. But, look at that, I mean, just look at the pack. Well, I don't know if you can really see, but it's got the design on it, and it's got Beauty and the Beast. Let's see if you can see it. Yeah. Beauty and the Beast on the tubes. And they are so creamy, and I'm sure they've been well expired, but I've recently kind of started taking them off a display and using them. I thought, yeah, I do have the gloss. They came in a set of 5 or 6 of these with the matching lip glosses. So, and these are not the Alter Ego, which is what Lorac really does. And they do have some of my favorite formulas. I'll put a little bit of gloss on. They still smell okay, so I'm fine with that. So, and then these are from last year. This was the ColourPop Lippies lipsticks from the Nightmare Before Christmas. And I have the shades, I think it's Boogie Woogie and Jack Skellington. And that's what they look like. Nice nude and a nice red. And this red, I had talked about it in another video, where that red, and then the other, one of my other favorites is the and it's from ColourPop as well. It's the Villains, and this was the Evil Queen, and that's that red. And I've really been kind of leaning towards those colors for this month. But so there's the lippies, and let's see, random, very random, but this LA Colors Glows Color Craze nail polish. It says it glows in black light. It's what I've got on my very unprofessional, crappy, dry hands. But it's, I mean, this polish was $1, and I grabbed this one as well. This is, it just in the shade 56B. Does it have a, I don't think it has a name. I think it's just that number. Let's check. Fancy Pants is the name of this blue glitter. And I intended to put this on top of the black, which is X-Ray. That's the name of that, the black. But these were a whole $1 at Walmart, my little neighborhood Walmart. So, my, I think it was only, let me check yes, it's only, I had one unfavorable thing this month, and that is the Physicians Formula collaboration with the Breakfast Club. And this was the palette. Being Bad Feels Pretty Good. I bought the whole collection. I got it on Amazon for super cheap. And looking at these, I thought these are going to be really, really pretty. And they are horrible. I mean, just, I'm going in that shade, and there's not even any on. I mean, it's just, I was so disappointed in that, because the colors are, I mean, it's very neutral, but it's pretty, you know. But the ColourPop, Physicians Formula, I have no luck with their shadows. Personally, I don't. But so that was a fail for me. But you know, I'll keep trying. And let's see, do I have TV? I just finished on Netflix Dahmer, the newest movie, but it's based, it is supposed to be from the victim's point of view, so to speak. You know, I grew up and remember when all of this was happening. However, after watching that, it just blew my mind at a lot of the things that I didn't know about the cases, this killing sprees, whatnot. You know, you hear victims, but you know, they showed these episodes, and I can only imagine the pain that these families are having to just go through again. With that being said, it opened, I know that it did me as a viewer, it opened my eyes to not just the exterior of a victim. This was a story about a victim. It gave names and faces and lives of the victims. And you know, if you haven't seen it, I don't remember what episode it is, but it's the episode with Tony, and I'll leave it at that. That episode should win any award presented, directing, written, you know, adapted, whatever. The actor that portrayed Tony, as well as the family, that episode just left me, I don't know, it was cinematically, it was perfection, in my opinion. So I've been watching, or I finished up that. It took me a couple days, and then in between that, I was watching, it's also on Netflix, Devil in Ohio. I think that's the name of it. It's got the actress from Bones in it, and that I'm 2 or 3 episodes into that, and that's pretty good too. But I'm anxiously waiting for The Walking Dead to come back on. So I'm not sounding very optimistic on what I'm watching on TV, am I? Those are some of the things, you know, just some of the favorites in TV. Music, you know, I listen on my Spotify. I have on my repeat playlist, I have, what do I have? I have some Miranda Lambert, you know. I have, I can't think of his damn name, Walker Hayes. He sings fancy like country music. But I have some Nelly up there. I have some Chris Stapleton. I've been listening to him some more. Ellie King. Oh gosh. Just a little bit of everything. I listen to it all. Some Ozzy, Post Malone, you know, anyway, Jack Harlow, Lil Nas X, I like that. I just like all kinds of music, honestly. I'm not a fan of bluegrass. I will listen to it, and typically, when we go on my husband and I, well, we haven't been in the last several years, but we used to go to Tennessee, Gatlinburg, and Pigeon Forge, and they would always have a stage. If you've ever been there, you know where I'm talking about, by the Old Smoky, I think is what it's called. Anyway, they sometimes play jazz, not jazz, but bluegrass. So, I mean, you know, I don't want to hear it. I'll listen to it, but I don't seek it. Maybe that's the better word for it. Anyway, all right, guys, I'm at 19 minutes in, so I'm going to cut it short for y'all because this is short for me. All right, guys, I will see you in the next video. Be beautiful, be kind,